Damn good on this map. Magisk.
Sorry, was it damn good or was it damn good, man?
You know, it gets the people going,
It gets the people going.
So let's see if they can bring that same level.
Dual Berettas, Hugo,
All
on
right.
Dupree. Dupree of all people, with dual Berettas. There is an echo in here, isn't there?
Yeah, let's just stop talking. Let the action speak for itself. It's a fast one for ENCE. They're going right into this B site. Cave control is all theirs. Smoke going to come down for Glaive, and they might have to just dive through. Is there a flash to get them through? No, they just jump over Glaive with one bomb. Drop Dupree kills his teammate. It's all a mess. 3-on-2 now. Bomb getting planted back for the ramp. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you know, dual Berettas, they're interesting choice, and yeah, Dupree just wrecks Glaive there in that one. Now it's left on to Magisk and Bubsky in a 2-on-3. Oh my word, they're losing players. It's
so well, again, still maybe once every 10 times we see Julies. I feel like they are worthwhile.
Are you really going to come out here with the anti-dual Beretta
I am
rhetoric?
full anti-Julies, and I will never be changed in my ways. Dupree, Eagle though, this is a little bit better, and he's got a gap in the smoke, spamming with it, taking down one, but D hit the trade. Scouts still picking up damage. 3-on-4, this is a weird one. ENCE trapped out by smokes, they're waiting for the fade, and Hades takes down Glaive. No more utility left up for ENCE to cut out Astralis from this bomb site. They've got to fight for it.
Yeah, there's this scout unlucky back in CT. He's got a very, very long angle into the site, right? And with no smoke down to cover this this position, he could get some chip damage off with this scout. And, you know, with two of these players already tagged up, there it is, delivering. Hades caught in it, trying to cross. And this is why the A bomb site can get very, very awkward, right? When the smokes are down, it feels quite nice. But the moment they fade, getting a plant is one of the most tricky things out there. The thing that's really going to hurt you here is that you don't have anyone to flush out this cube player. Normally, right, if you're playing into the A site, you like to have a little bit of a mid-lurk coming in to apply pressure to someone like Bubsky and cube. It's made it impossible for ENCE to even plant the bomb, and so they're having to look for kills. So far, every one of those challenges has come up in favor of Astralis, and this round, well, it might be the 4-spy victory for them. Spinks is doing everything he can. But with only 10 seconds left, our boy's running out of time. He's going to tap that bomb. There's the bait peek from Cube. Does deal with Bubsky, but the late switch.
Magisk. He looked like a beast on this map yesterday. I'm really happy to see him already starting strong again. He was often pushing up towards that B-bomb site, taking lane on the CT side. Won't have to do so yet. It's more A control for ENCE, and well, how much control can they really show? Running out of main, Bubsky behind the boxes. He's got the first. Smokes are down, but they're not stopping Astralis from laying waste to ENCE in this round. Good dig for Doto, but still, this shouldn't get out of control. This shouldn't be an ENCE round, and Magisk will make sure that is the case. Lucky moving in off a temple. Another dig for Doto, but it's... Oh, hey. Did you miss us? Because we're back, baby. It's round 4.
I don't think anyone did. Right, look at this. Yeah, look, we're back in. We're all about the Counter-Strike. That's why we're here. And look at this. ENCE, they come off the back of a little pausey warsy, and they come in with a bunch of big kills on this 4-spy, Hugo. Oh, my word. How have they managed this? The Deagle raining out with the double, and now these players having armed themselves a little bit as well. Oh, just Magisk and Dupree to try and see this through, and look at Magisk. All right.
Fired at a dead body. Scared a little bit. Hades pushed back in main, and he's going to hit his shot. Magisk can't...
Yeah, let's get it right. You got a couple of M4s still in play. You got the little Deagles out for Lucky and Glaive. Lane control taken by Snappy, just running it fast with the smoke down in cave and taking all this real estate here. ENCE, this is looking like they maybe just want to do an all-in B commitment. They don't have any real estate anywhere else on the map. So going back, that's not really something you can be afforded here. You want to just commit and follow through on this one. Magisk is dead, and Glaive can't find a thing with his Deagle. The rotations have been called for, but ENCE already here, knocking on the door of this B-bomb site. Now getting that bomb down. A 4-on-3 post-plant. It's looking good for the ENCE squad.
It's weird, though. Over the top, he finds Diha. Dupree knocked off, though, by Hades. And the Deagle does catch him in the corner. 2-on-2. No kit for this retake. Not yet. And ENCE, they're going to try and go through the smoke, perhaps. Lucky just clearing corners alongside Bubsky. Grabbed a gun, Spam comes through, jumping everything they can to get this guy off the bomb, and they need to 10-second stick. Bubsky needs both kills on the cover. Defuse is happening, and Bubsky won, and Lucky gets off it. I don't know if there's time now. He had to, he was gonna die, but it's gonna be very, very close. Oh my. But not close enough.
Oh, that
a kit would have made all the difference there. That would have been a one round, but obviously Astralis did not have the money.
Ooh, and Astralis, you know, they're fairly keen to capitalize on just how close that was. They forced up again in this round now. The only guy saving money is Lucky. That's to try and bring the AWP out. Yeah, that's the only issue here, right? It's like you've done a lot of damage in that last round. You got out with the gun as well on Bubsky, but ENCE have still come in with the full investment. And so really, you know, this could see you put on the back foot in a pretty big way if you don't find success here on the Astralis side.
Yeah, ENCE are in no hurry. They find this kill in main. They know they've got that real estate with Doto carrying in the corner. And the more time that goes on, the more questions Astralis ask.
They're going back in for this A execute again, right? And you remember what happened when they did this earlier on in the game, right? It grinds to an awkward halt with a nade kill coming in and Snappy on the receiving end of that. ENCE are trying to clear this site, but they can't really clear it. There's so many smokes down. It's like a wall of smoke cutting the site in two, and it's very, very awkward. You need to flush out these players and try to get that bomb planted. And so really, the bomb plant coming in from Spinks, I think that's just saved the day. That has just alleviated any worries that I had. Just will take out one, but Hades, look at him. He's playing the trigger discipline. He's trying to milk this for all it's worth. There's the double for Hades, and just Dupree. He's sent packing. He's got to get out of there. ENCE are on to 4.
It seemed like they weren't really aware. Now, Bubsky did get headshot with that AK. That was really unlucky. Hades jumped into temple, and so because he's headshot, he doesn't get a death cam, right? It's just fade to black really quick. And that's a shame because Hades just runs through temple, and it felt like Astralis were not even aware of that possibility. No one considering it. I mean, they had their eyes on the prize there with the bomb plant down.
Obviously as well, I think it's pretty interesting, right? Well, like with the presence of D here, now you've got like the two poles together.
Nice shot.
Beautiful opener, Doto. Beautiful.
And, you know, this is a pretty normal strat. You might have tried it in your pugs on the eco, just full mid, just everyone. Now, ENCE are still running this XX, so Astralis can catch a timing where they peek over this boost. Lovely shot. I was going to say they should find nothing. That's a last-second frag from the Gist. Will it amount to anything, though? Snappy's low. Hades is getting rid of the bodies already. Glaive does find Snappy, but retaking here, you just don't have the weaponry. And again, it's going to be the biggest problem here. Another frag for Diha, and ENCE are making quick work of this eco. I've got to say, it's a good eco for Astralis. They're keeping ENCE occupied. They've got a couple of kills, but that should be the beginning and the end of the round. Bubsky looking to take one with him. Get another AK, perhaps. They're just not offering up. Locked in now, waiting for the recommit, and there it is. ENCE up 5-2.
This kind of comes with like a bit of a caveat in that it's been, you know, those force buy wars to open up in Astralis. They were very, very keen to keep the force buys coming in.
Nice.
This is their first buy with all the bells and whistles in the sense that you've got the AWP on Lucky, you've got utility to play with as well. Already, that AWP has found an opener, but Doto has kept it in a 4-on-4 with that frag there onto Glaive. And that's also going to entice ENCE into this B site. Doto has actually just opened up this entire side of the map alone. The bomb has only just got to the double doors. Everyone else is like, oh, wait, we're in B? All right.
No, they have no idea. Doto's going to catch Dupree. Oh, dear. He thought he'd still be aware. Dupree double back to check long. He knew about the chance of this player being pushed in deep, but can he do anything about it? Open plant, Dupree, a little late, waiting for his teammates. Or not. It might just be the save. His team aren't even shuffling. If Dupree got a couple of kills, suddenly you'd be convinced, but right now he might just have to get out of there with his gun. It's a sad case for Astralis, a man down with the one-man B hold, ruined by Doto. And ENCE, this is just a lovely T side. We were impressed at Astralis, you know, winning the T half yesterday over Spirit. Well, I think ENCE are on to that and maybe more this time around.
Yeah, mate, the thing that I loved so much is it's not like there's been any kind of make a dent so far. This round was just one guy on ENCE. Like, remember, Astralis got the opener. Lucky Zork chimes in with a kill in middle. Doto responds by just going, all right, look, you can't go mid, but I'll go B, mate. And now he's trying to do it again. He's feeling very, very confident right now, is Doto.
He's dropped that front smoke. That's not an Astralis smoke, that's his. He just didn't want them to push down the ramp, right, and take all this space. We saw, this is pretty standard. You can throw in those door smokes and you can get aggressive. They're going to do it in cave elsewhere. Hades with the orb. Oh, missed shot. He knows about the prospect now. 1 kill, but not the double. Magiski's going to get the trade, but he tries to clear the corner and they take him down late from the door. VP-esque backing out of B now. He's alone with the bomb and he doesn't want to lose it. It could cost them the round. Astralis haven't fallen for this, by the way. With Glaive now re-aggressing and taking back the cave control, Astralis kept 2 back at A. If they kill Bubsky, they might just try and plant, and that's when Lucky can cause all the problems. Bubsky, even 1 kill here would be absolutely massive. Snappy's selling a mid fake. Actually, that's a smoke from mid to the back of the A site. Bubsky's got the spot. Has he got the shot, though? Smoke down to try and buy time and help Lucky cover the cross. He's got him. Taking down Spinks. Nice shot from Lucky.
They'll freak out about the smallest of changes, but I doubt there's going to be like a big group of people that go, we want the water put back in on Ancient.
Like, yeah, I'm going to rage every game I cast until it's done. Oh, that's a weird. That's awkward.
Oh, no. They tried it. Okay, the Astralis did this loads yesterday versus Team Spirit. They triple B ramped push. Clearly, ENCE are ready for this. Doto is holding it. He's just spamming a smoke, and they line up in it.
Again, that's his smoke. He's doing that to stop them from pushing. Astralis still, they come into that round with a game plan. They go, forget the smoke. We're still going to do it. I guarantee they're not doing that again. If that smoke comes down, Astralis are locked out of B aggression. Nice way of cancelling it there for Doto. And now Astralis, they are spread thin. They have to lean separate sites. Bubsky alone. And the orb at B, it can't cover his cross this time around. I can't blame Lucky for being here. Doto's still looking for the entries. 1 kill would sell the fake. Even a death would keep players here. He's exchanged some damage. He doesn't need to die. Now the A play coming in. Bubsky's on 1 health. He's a dead man walking. He already knows it. That should be the round. Astralis looking to save.
Oh, it's about to get even better. Yeah, Hades just waiting on this angle. That's a freebie. Sure, Diha dies, but that's not the end of the world. And man, this is looking really impressive. Like this wombo combo of Doto and Hades, this is the thing that's making this feel so doable right now. Doto, over towards this B site, he has been a menace, bro. Every single time he's taken these ramp spawns, he's been good for an opening kill, and he's always affecting the Astralis rotations as a result. That round there, Lucky isn't in cube like normal, right? Isn't helping Bubsky over towards A, because he's had to rotate in and fill the
backstab. And we've seen a lot of that already for ENCE. Another gun round for Astralis, and this one matters most.
Yeah, something I think it's also important to note is that rarely in any of these rounds have ENCE attempted mid-control. This is a cool solution to Doto. Oh, but he's past the boost. I don't think they know.
Nope.
Magis can't see this corner at all, and Doto just managed to get on past as Magis was tucking in. So they disassemble that boost. They've even called for a rotation. Look at how paranoid Astralis are, man. Bubsky has now moved around, leaving that A bomb site on debris solely, man. He's got to watch mid and he's got to watch A.
This is fine, though, right? Like, you couldn't retake that A site. Dupree's still in a good position to get him for on the red timings. And if he ever wants to turn around and watch A, he comes over to Bubsky. Like, watch out on mid, care the top push. You see Bubsky's even aware that they might be in the A site. But this is the B take. Snappy's got an entry. Quick trade for Glaive. He's going to try and go back to the ramp. Does grab himself a second before the orb removes him from the round, and now smokes come down for ENCE.
God, Hades with this AWP. Oh my word, he's just running them down. How did he just do that? He wasn't even looking the right way.
No, like a dead man.
I thought he was so screwed. I was like, oh, look, he gets this nice double, but it's all in vain. No, dude, this guy's fast as hell. Kind of fitted.
Nice, yeah, insane game out of ENCE right now, right? Like you gotta. I don't want to already start to hold ENCE back mentally, but while this is a great game on Ancient, I still worry about the rest of the series. I still wonder how these other maps will go. Right, Nuke is next. That's a Danish classic. Y'all have all played versus the 5 stacks. You've seen what they've got to offer. And so, yeah, and it's important that they do get this first map.
Like just the wildest method. And it's like he's already scoping and zooming in on the position before he's actually even clocked that Bubsky is there. Now we have a return to middle for ENCE. They've been shying away from this position in the last few rounds. They try to switch it up now. Snap dead to open this one up, and that is a rifle that could look to get retrieved for Astralis. But Doto is once again, dude, like, I don't know, dude, this guy at B, I don't know, does it feel fair? Nah, not really.
Not really.
Oh, but the rest of the team are all dead in the water.
And there's a kit, so don't count Astralis out of this
round.
round.
In middle, mate. This is, you know, it's free weapons to be retrieved. They've got an AWP on Lucky. He's elected to use the Deagle. He does this a lot. And, well, he will be on the receiving end of Doto, who's on for the ace. Just Dupree left to find. Doto, king of the B-bomb site on Ancient. He's about to die.
Clutch is on Diha. Not had to do a lot this game, but this is a true test.
It's the battle of the Ds, man. Yeah. Doto's dead. Dupree now one man left to find. It's big Diha. All alone in the cave. And Dupree does have a kit, so he's going to tap on the bomb, try to bait the peak. Diha sees he's not on it. He knows he's not sticking it. And that information alone has won the round for ENCE. 9 on the board. And Dupree, he's running away. Diha
knows it's a fake. So there's no reason for Diha to swing wide. Doesn't get the kill at the end, but I think ENCE are very happy with that round. Great stuff out of Doto with 4. Smoke on the mid-molly, and Hades, who's been quite the problem. He's looking through it.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's just like, right now, the only two that have been able to give us like big rounds, really, we're looking at like Lucky and Magisk, and even then, it's not in the same vein as what we've been getting out of Dota and Hades, right? With how these two can just take rounds in the palm of their hands. And look, once again, this orb bests Lucky in that head-to-head. Snappy holding this re-aggression, but will get caught by Glaive with the flash push. Mid control secured. The bomb's going towards B. I see Hades is pushing up through middle, and mate, like this guy is wild. I love it. I love it.
With an AWP on his own, what a lurk. Now, okay, this is weird because do you really want to flank with an AWP, or is he just going to wait to kill a rotate? He's hoping someone walks into his line of sight from A.
Oh, it's got to be to kill the rotation, right?
Yeah,
you know they're going to be scrambling to send players over.
ENCE need to draw that rotate, although it might just come to them for free. There it is. My goodness, now Astralis know their backline's open. They try and move forward to take space, and Spinks will not allow even just Magisk.
This is masterful right now at ENCE. It's like, oh, hang on a moment. Magisk might have just saved the day. He's dropped the bomb, and even though ENCE have got B, they have this flank. They need to deal with Magisk. Doto will trade it. Dupree was all the way over at the A site, and Hades is scoped up. He's just missed this timing. Dupree didn't see Hades either. Oh, my word. He will get out of there, right? Just not wanting to give this fight over. If you don't give Dupree a chance in the 1v1, he can't attempt the clutch.
Is he going to save, or is he just going back in from a different angle? This is going to take time for Dupree. Maybe he'll poke his head in, right? Get a quick kill with the AWP, and at that point, it's Temptation Station, but they're not considering it. Could be a freebie for Dupree. Doto turns back around. He knows the timings. Dupree looking in, and he's got the kill, but that's still not enough. He's going to give it up. He's going to save his AWP and give ENCE double digits in the T side. I say give. ENCE take it away. They demand it. And this is a... You know, Hades got that top mid kill onto Bubsky's rotate. So Magisk just kind of got trapped behind his own Molotov with nowhere to go and nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to go but up for ENCE. Oh no, how's that a miss? Bubsky, a sitter shot. Not going his way. Push back to 10. And he smokes it down. It's confusion now. No one knows where to look. No one knows fight. Dupree's got a gap, and he's using it well. Double kill. Boost is up. If they try and re-aggress, they've got to be careful. Doto is right here, and the Astralis are making that same mistake. Doto's going to drop in. He can't double up. Glaive will get traded 2 on 3, but the AWPs are here, and they're finally starting to kick into action.
This is it, Hades. This is your time, buddy. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. Smoke to cut off the angle. A lot of the time they've been looking to fight for it. It left that sight line open for Bubsky.
I like how much Astralis fight for it, right? It got a bit dangerous on that re-aggression after Dupree's double, but, you know, they don't want to give it up. They don't want to get that into a post-plant, and, you know, we see what happens back at B when we get into those retake rounds, and ENCE just lock it down time after time. They're still going for A, right? They're still doing it again. No fear from ENCE as they run smokes into the site. There's a wall down now. Only got to worry about Temple. That's one way of dealing with a donut, not smoking inside. Can still span these though. Bubsky waiting patiently, and he is going to give us the goods. Taking down Snappy first. Still got a gap behind the smoke. ENCE can't go any further. Bomb planted now. This is going to be a 5-on-4 retake for Astralis for the half.
Yeah, Bubsky has provided that man advantage just to help you out when it comes to moving in If you're able to trade this evenly, Astralis could be onto a fifth. This means we need an individual to find something big. Spinks opens up, traded once more by these AWPs. And the Orbs, they're doing everything! That retake is all the ENCE squad looking filth, Hugo.
Yeah, it's tearing through Astralis. We saw some nice double orbs near the end of the half, but now Astralis needs to pick up the pieces.
I'm already seeing Overpass on Snap now.
Dear.
Dupree had them earlier on. Let's see if they fare any better for ENCE. If you remember, Dupree team killed when he had them.
Oh, that's the bomb as well. They try and do this fast mid-take and up towards a donut. Lucky's going to grab it and get out of there pronto, moving back towards B. He's holding on. Snappy needs to do the same with the Julie spamming, and he's got one. That's something at least. He's only on 5 kills. He'll take what he can get. 4 on 3, ENCE up a man, can concede this B-bomb site. They do have the kit on Doto to retake. He's waiting to see if he can grab a kill before that point. Lucky almost gives it away. Going to fight for the site now. No smokes down for Astralis. They've got one in the bank. They're going to try and chase down Doto. Running out of ammo, finally dead to the Glocks. And now that should provide a plant here for Astralis. Can Diha do anything about it?
Oh, there's one. On the low HP Bobski, but he's sandwiched, double peaked between Lucky and Magisk. He's also
homework, and so not necessarily on Astralis, but just on themselves on this T side. So this force buy could flip everything on its heads. We had a force buy war in the first half that was won out by ENCE. Oh, and that's how it all begins, isn't it? Spinks with a quick D, gets out of there. Scot-free. No punishment here for Astralis. Molotov and Spinks will dodge it. Oh, he goes back in for more. He's hungry for a second. Taking a bite from the donut. Instead, Astralis, they navigate elsewhere, moving up towards top middle. This is being held, and now Hades hits a shot. So communication that watch out on your flank right now. Watch out on this A split. They smoked me off B side, and so Snappy comes in to try and do that. Even one shot to Glaive would finish the job, and he's going to hit it in the head as well. Dupree flashed out, and he is going to get the trade. That was massive. That was the bomb. It needed to make its way safe into spawn, and now it's all up in the air. Where do Astralis go from here?
Yeah, Dupree's all alone. He's calling for Bobbers to come on over and like give him a bit of a helping hand here, because he doesn't want to risk giving the bomb away in CT. Astralis is just going to slow down, right? They've still got 50 seconds, and this is only going to get wild if you start panicking. There's a reason they always say in times of crisis, everyone remain calm, and it's because when you're all panicked, the decision-making goes out the window. This slowdown leads to an A-bomb plant for Astralis. Both these players are low, and Sidoto, you know, he could still look to give this a little check, see what he can get away with. If he's not given anything right away, I imagine he just saves the AK.
Yeah, you never want to save in a 1v2, but no kit, 10 health, and Astralis could be absolutely anywhere. In fact, they are. Bubsky flanking middle. Doto's a dead man. Bubsky just needs to put the final bullet in. We're yet to see ENCE fielding weapons, and so we can't truly know how this one's going to go. Back to mid, they'll meet ENCE there, a couple of players. And leaning away from A as well. Got a little flash ready in middle. This is the flash I was talking about yesterday, right? Lobbing them in from CT spawn. You can't throw them from B or necessarily from the middle of the A site, but there are places as you get closer to middle, closer to donut, closer to B side spawn that you can flash mid. Doesn't matter though. All of this is negated by the fact that Astralis execute A. They've got the temple smoke, they've got the donut smoke, and they've got the site.
So Diha just USP dink Bubsky through a smoke. It shouldn't matter, right? It's only a tiny bit of damage, but it's softened them up for the Deagles, and that's also the bomb dropped in the open. Doto, Deagle out, more damage to Magisk, but not the killing blow. Magisk has kind of bailed you out here, now regaining control of that bomb. Dupree with his late lurk in through Cube. You know, Cube lurks was something that would sometimes missing for ENCE when they went for these A plays, and we saw that position come back to hurt them a few times. Dupree, very, very diligent, right? Comes in, mops up that Cube player, and now it's all left onto Snappy. This round, what?
Lots of floating around on the CT side of this map, similar to Vertigo in that sense. Got that mid-molly for Spinks. He's got the lineups. Some teams, some players still struggling with that. Double cave push. Got a bit of a gap, do we? So Monacy in the Academy League have little angles to view through that wood in the cave. Astralis even have a little one-way smoke on B on CT side. We didn't really see it used. They tried to boost over it at times, but not under. Mid now belongs to the Danes, though. Molly in the cutout and smokes on either side means Glaive can get all the way up in their business if he wants to. Magis, meanwhile, looking for B picks. He's poking and prodding his way into the bomb site. Smokes and Molly start to land, and that's an opening kill coming in for Astralis. Still 2 more CTs here trying to fight for the site. Doto's tucked in cave, knowing he could be split at any time, but he's gone to Dupree. Orp now has to find something, or this is a dead round for ENCE.
Oh, well, if there was someone who could step up, who could fill this void, it's Hades. Oh, this is going on. Spinks has caught Glaive down in the bottom of mid. Flash sets up Lucky for that kill.
They're pushing through. They might go to A.
Yeah, but they're going to run into this double setup, right? They've only seen Spinks. They don't know that Diha is up close on the box. And uh-oh, Dupree, 13 points of health. He realizes the error of his ways now, tapping the bomb. ENCE running in through CT.
With the donut position, always a problem.
Yeah, I just want to keep giving credit as well to Snappy and his cooling here, like, so often, right? I mean, in that round there as well, I don't know if Spinks' decision to flank, but I imagine that's just him individually, like, look, I'll come group with you, we'll play this together. But it's like, ENCE have had such a good understanding of what the responses are going to be out of Astralis. That was the case in the first half, right? They were always one step ahead. That round was a very solid example of more of the same now on the CT half. And so Astralis, they come in with this buy. They all in this round. And they're looking for success over towards A. Just a standard set piece, right? Smoking cube, smoke for CT. Temple smoke gone in as well. This is more standard than the wall of smokes that ENCE throw. Is this going to work? Hades waiting in Temple, collects his free kill. No. The bomb plant is denied. The bomb getting denied, that's the biggest thing in the round so far. You know, like trying to recommit to a bomb plant now is impossible with these smokes fading. You need kills, and as they start to elude you, you can feel the round slipping away.
To get the best lineups, but the smoke doesn't go deep in the donut. It's kind of shallow. It kind of gives a wall for Spinks to walk out behind it and have some cover. So it needs to be deeper in the donut to deny that aggression. Spinks just gets to play through it. Snappy jumping, and he gets a double. Should not have gotten away with that. The nade certainly helps and push through A. Diha grabs one and evades capture. ENCE know this is an easy peasy round for them with Glocks on the other side, and so they are taking liberties, flexing their muscles just a little bit. And why wouldn't you? You're about to be 13-8 up against Astralis. Miss smoke. That clipping is always weird. I've been there myself. But Diha doesn't care. It's all a means to an end, and the end is near. Just gonna make it so. Lucky having a great smokes for, you know, different spawns, like it's mid-Mirage, man.
Yeah, no. I've been noting that as well. Like some of the lineups this guy's had, like he was also the dude who threw the CT smoke on A site from like mid.
Yeah. Also, it's because the spawns are more consistent on this map, right? You're just in a line when you spawn. You're just in one long line, so it's not like, oh, you know, oh, am I pushed forward? Am I a little bit further back? No, it's pretty basic. So that's a really cool idea of getting smokes out instantly. Means you get that A main control for free. They won't play it forever. They just smoke Astralis out and go back to leaning B. Hades leaving middle. Oh. Ouch.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's very, very exciting because, like, with Hades and Dota being this good, you almost forget about, like, some of the other names, right? Like some of the other guys here. Spinks, when he first joined this squad, it was like, damn, all right. Like he's bringing the firepower. Diha as well, I think, is another guy to look at. Really, everyone capable of putting up like incredible numbers.
Yeah.
Snappy, maybe someone who's a bit more focused on keeping it reined in, you know, like managing actually what's happening in the server.
Very experienced player though, right? Like coming in as an in-game leader, you got to keep that in mind when, you know, he's not having a great game individually. Well, that's not often what we expect from him.
He's a very pliable dude, right? And I mean, that was why he ended up going in with his role with Yugi all that time ago. So, oh, look, Spinks gonna die after one, but it's traded by Diha, and he's, I was gonna say, keeping this A site under lockdown, but no.
Yeah, the volley.
Nope. Bomb plant denied, and it's always an issue. You know,
how do you do it? Site is such a small choke point, it's easy to spam. Maybe a bit of a B rush in this follow-up round for Astralis as they are on a broke buy. Here they come with speed.
Yeah, straight in, not wasting any time. Time's not their enemy. Their enemies, oh, well, they're enemies here. The bomb's going down, and they do get a plant out of this at least, so the extra cash injection's going to be appreciated. Lucky's Tech 9 flankers just missed this timing. He fired off a little too soon, so now they know they've got him trapped in cave.
They volleyed their in-game leader into a corner.
Of course they did. You can't let Snappy get all the kills here. Lucky, dead after one, and it's Snappy to...
Isn't above expectations already. It's certainly no 3-2-0 in this series.
Well, this is it. Do or die now for Astralis. He has pushed up in A main. He gets flashed over the top. Oh my word! Yeah, they're not gonna keep fighting this. Surely, there's a re-smoke down to keep that choke point denied to Astralis. And ENCE, they actually dissolved this like double A stack pretty quickly. Mid control is getting attempted now by the Astralis squad. A glaive with that opener. He's giving them a little bit of room to play with here. Snap will catch a man at ramp and gets away from this mid crunch for a moment. Dupree doubling up has just secured a route into the B site. But look at Bubs all the way back outside of A main. Yeah. What's the plan going to be with him here?
It's going to take some serious time if they actually
if they're actually committing into B.
This is scary. No, it's fine. The smokes are down. They know ENCE have to play for retake. That molly may even benefit Astralis as it delays the plant and gives more time for Bubsky to get set up.
This is all hinging, though, on getting the bomb down in the first place. And actually, Dupree's getting out of there. He's going, well, look, if Bubsky's walked all the way through A, we aren't going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Bubsky should have this round locked in now. So, yeah, it's a cool way of using this flank. If Bubsky got through A, as he did, you go back, you plant on the A site with a safe rotation through middle. They got the info that both players had rotated to B, and so ENCE are just going to save here. Yeah. It was nice, you know, nice way to kind of mitigate the dangers of this round.
That's a good save. They don't have a lot of money. They have cash on both Snappy and Doto, so these two guns are very valuable. And so ENCE holding on to both of them means they can continue to buy up and give it another go. In the meantime, I mean, ENCE, they're no slackers. Ever since Astralis went 3-0 up off the back of the pistol round, ENCE have not dropped a round until now. 5 CT rounds in a row. And so they are more than comfortable in conceding one gun round and coming back in to close. 6 chances to find just one round. And if that doesn't happen, you've got OT to fall back on. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're not there yet. And this is what I talk about when I say the line of spawns, right, in CT. Just pretty standard, nothing special. Doesn't vary all too much. Yeah, your spot will change every round, but as long as you learn on lineups for each different position, check out Hades. He's throwing it now this time. Or that was Spinks, rather. So the A main smoke is down. It locks Astralis out. Go right through.
Yeah, like it not respecting the smoke. And Diha learns about that lack of respect the hard way. Now, Hades is still waiting in the wings, and there's actually a third, second player now, but it was a third player before Diha dies, over towards this A bomb site. It's Snappy over in Cube. Or actually, Spinks, rather. But Astralis, so once again, they're not going to just immediately barrel in. Like, they get that opener, and now they sit back, they wait. They know that ENCE are likely feeling the pressure.
These lineups are so scuffed as well. You're on the third green dot to the right of the left tree with the...
You got to find the leaf that looks like it's missing an edge, okay? Then you got to go 3 leaves down from that.
They are scuffed, man. Lineups are really hard on this map. All right, it's an A split. This is a really nice round for Astralis, right? They showed a lot of presence in main early. Lucky is now AWPing it, and he's going to go late as well, right? If the attention can get drawn from Astralis, or for Astralis, and they can get Hades' attention, then Lucky can try and poke them in the backline. Hades drops the bomb. It's picked right back up. Lucky is delayed. He's hiding behind the big box. They're trying to hunt him down. Hades stalling very well, but they're both behind boxes. He needs to pick an angle, and he needs to pick one now, grabbing Magis, and now looking back, he's found the AWP. How is Hades doing this round on his own? He needs no help. Finally put down. 3-on-2. Flank is in. Don't try and part. You'll get backstabbed. And from the front, taking them to their map pick, where we've got to see the 2 to Spirit. Still won the series with 2 very dominant maps. So don't be surprised if you see Astralis come out the gate swinging. A missed opportunity perhaps on Ancient, but now they've got to put their money where their mouth is.
We've had a dual Berettas in every single pistol round of this series so far.
Yeah, and so let's keep track. We've had a team kill, we've had one frag out of Snappy, and yeah, that's
with the team kill factored in,
so we're at zero. Yeah, we're at zero.
So here we are.
Take.
Let's see, Doto, this is your time perhaps to shine with these dual Berettas.
This is interesting. They're going ramp, but they're setting up a player for the door pop. He's already got down the vent. It's Glaive down lower. Dihad just trying to get a couple on ramp. He goes 1 for 1, and Hades is here at Hell to try and stop them from getting any further. He's in his home ground. Snappy down on lower already here from the get-go, ready for the take, and Bobski trades. This is going to be down to a retake in a few seconds.
And here are those dual Berettas arriving on the scene. Spinks gonna steal that one away from the dualies. That's the bomb plant denied. That's a bit of a disaster. Doto has worked his way in behind the silo in the site, and so he's just hiding, playing around this bomb. Glaive's been spotted in the vents as well. Hades just jump peeking that now, faking the door, trying to give the illusion he's retreated back into the site. And the dual Berettas, well, they were on top of Hut. Now they're up here in the Xantares spot, mate. This is just as good. This is like the Hut of the B site. So let's see what he's able to get away with.
Yeah, but they're going from range. Glaive going all the way back. Is he going to check this angle? He jumps, so that is super smart for Glaive. Big brain. Can they hit this shot? They can. Glaive's taking him down. And now the chase for Hades. There's only 15 seconds. Do they have time to get the plant? Do they have the cover? So much pressure being put on by ENCE. And Glaive got the bomb. Needs to move. They can't go up vent. Even if they chase that kill, which fails, Bubsky goes down. Glaive has to stick it, but as soon as he's off, he's dead. He doesn't even...
Like, in reality, and if this was Astralis of old, why on earth would you go rushing in like ENCE did there? And, you know, that was the case in the Team Spirit game yesterday. It felt like in a lot of those rounds, they were already anticipating that it was won before it was won. And
that was only in Dust, and I feel like they got ahead of it. But yeah, there were like multiple rounds that happened. You know, Dupree with the knife out in the 2v1 on B, that 4-on-4 retake at the last second on A. You know, while this eco just gets rolled by ENCE as it should, it's only Glocks. That was bad. Let's see what they've got cooking. Still a bonus round for ENCE. Got to try and get these SMGs up in your face.
Yeah, boltless smokes down outside. These are pretty standard, right? If you've watched Nuke, you've seen these smokes before. If you find yourself going, wait, what are they? Then... I don't know what to tell you. It must be your first time, in which case that's pretty cool. These smokes, they're just going to let you get down secret without anyone seeing you outside. And that's the bomb crossing behind it as well on Magisk. So looking like, you know, it was maybe destined to be a B play early on, but now that they've got secret, they're not actually committing down to B. They're actually looking to retake this outside control late. There's a tag from Hades' scout.
Nope, that was just in sync. It was Bubsky on ramp. Yeah, I saw that as well. 50 damage didn't make any sense.
No, that's what I was wondering. I was like, how did he just do that? I could sense
the confusion in your voice, Harry. We got to be fast here. Although this one's nice and slow. Burning their way through the clock. Astralis have a lot of map control here. It's all by design, though. ENCE giving them a good bit of space, and they're trying to take elsewhere. Snappy pushed into lobby. Oh, Dihad messy at Hell. Snappy gets one, and a dink onto the second. It's a good job, but it might not matter. We need more kills out of ENCE. They're dropping lower. Astralis will meet them there. Glaive is low HP, and he is alone right now. He needs his merry men following up behind him. Here they are. Spinks, no way. He's got a gap. How is he living right now? They are not ready for this position. Bomb dropped, and he doesn't even burn. 5 health.
He's closed the door on the bomb as well.
15 seconds, and Hades is still here.
Oh, Hades just missing that timing. But Lucky's low. Lucky's so low. And there's the bomb plant denied. Hades is just playing for time at this point. He's won the round by not fighting. And oh, that's heartbreaking. Lucky looking for an engagement that's... Spinks gets away with that huge kill onto the bomb.
I love how the door
sets up Hades.
The door pushes the bomb in. The door will move objects.
Well, that was why Spinks was so determined to close the door and actually, you know, force the bomb into Hades' control. So
that's just a crazy round, man.
And it was all made possible by him surviving in the Molotov. Like,
how? Like, how does he not only survive, but he also like steps out to kill Glaive. He takes one step, and he still survives on 5.
Hades, mate, god of the underworld, so maybe he's like blessed his team with the immunity to fire.
Yeah. Dexter the Mothman watching on from the sidelines. Many of them in Counter-Strike today, especially in your pugs. Running through your Molotovs with no fear. Great start for ENCE. They've got to be feeling very happy right now. You know, we've already seen them starting to lean B, some good reads, right? Good shot. Not just Snappy in the pistol round playing dark, but there's Spinks dropping vent with no confirmation that that was ending lower. Just the reads right now out of ENCE. Very capable and very experienced Nuke team. Now, obviously, Astralis fall into that same pattern, but a newer roster and some kinks to iron out. How do you iron kinks, Harry?
I don't know. I guess it depends on how big your kink is. Like, my kink is very small. And here's an A-take that I will talk about. They're in the site. It's a 3-on-3.
Bobski's down vent with the bomb.
Spinks is holding for this push, and yeah, the bomb's gone down to B. Okay, that's at least a guaranteed plant.
Oh, that's all it might be.
Yeah, sadly, that really might be the only thing you get out of this round now. What was a 3-on-3 is now a 1v3 for Bubsky. He's waiting in the vent. Oh. He's been spotted. And now they know he's here. Those two guys at ramp are just going to barrel into the site with a very, very alarming pace. Bubsky, it's going to be hard-pressed for him to do much here. Oh. And Snappy makes it happen. ENCE are up onto 4. And they're continuing. There's this hot-looking...
Vitality look even better, right? The fact that ENCE were able to fight them tooth and nail, take them to 30 rounds on Mirage, still falling there. They're still getting 2-0'd. And now Astralis getting worse for wear. Snappy is again down lower, anticipating this to end B. No real information just yet. It's a late smoke outside take here for Astralis. Lining up utility. We even have two players leaning lower. Hades checks down below on the ramp, but he's still opening. And you know, really, when you're up against Astralis, there's not always a big reason to play that AWP outside, because Astralis aren't going to give you free kills in yard. They're often just going to run smokes. And so that kind of negates an AWP. Hades will use it elsewhere for now. It also means he can drop down lower in the event of event take. This is a fake, though. Back into A for Astralis as Glaive walks through the main smoke and no one is the wiser. That's a kill for Doto, and now the alarm bell's ringing. Yeah, the ENCE have started to piece together exactly what's happening. Diha in through main, moving into that position that Glaive had just cleared. Snappy killing folks through smoke. And as soon as that molly fades, Snappy re-aggresses up secret and flanks Astralis. Even gets a main smoke spam kill. Just great awareness out of ENCE. The calling is there, the reads are there, and the shots as well. Hades needs to hit his. Pistols are starting to prove problematic.
Oh, yeah. No, hang on a moment. I was going to say, nah, mate, it should be fine. Maybe he's going to bail them out, but, you know, a 2-on-2, it's certainly not comfortable. Astralis, when they play like I've got nothing to lose, they're a lot faster. They might look to put their first on the board. Can they get past Hades?
They want the gun.
Smoke him. Weapon picked up for Dupree. Oh, every time I see him walking near that smoke, I'm getting scared. They start to go down towards lower. This is where Diha waits, and he's just been sat behind Silo patiently. Oh, Lucky's going to take his head off with the Deeg. And there were two poles trying to hold up this round for ENCE. Now there's just one. Can Hades be that stabilizing player? Can he be the one to save this round, this pistol round from Astralis that looks to come in as their first on the board?
I don't want to give a caveat. I don't want to give an excuse. It's a good round out of Astralis. Really nice entries on ramp to start it. But ENCE did right in the GoTV chat that just team speak. So I think their communication may have gone down in that round at some point in that 2-on-2. No confirmation. We'll see if there's a pause, or maybe they've already fixed things back up. But yeah, nice round to catch you off guard if you're Astralis there. Fast out ramp, deadly Deegs out of Dupree and co. And they're going to get it under wraps. Save on the York.
Time again that in many a situation where he has an AWP and a Deagle, he actually leans onto the Deagle. He seems to love that gun.
Yeah, he even had that P250 1v1 as well yesterday against Dexter.
Yeah, he just seems very, very comfortable with all the pistols.
Such is an AWPer, always the way. Quick couple of kills for ENCE in this round. They push through the outside smokes. They, again, like you talk about respecting Astralis. I feel like when you do get back to not only this roster, but also the fact that it's online, yeah, they get a lot less respect. You know, that's a crazy play, and it works out for a double kill. Snappy has given us another on the ramp. Any more? Yes, indeed. And the bomb dropped. Snappy has done his job. Lucky in a clutch. found a couple of kills. He's on for the ace, but pushed in deep. Spinks has made a perfect play. And Lucky, surely not going to be checking this one. He has so many corners to clear. And the door as well.
Legal out, but yeah. Not really. So back to the drawing board for Astralis. Not an AWP in sight for the Danes either. Hades has still got his. He's dropping down vent early. That's because these outside smokes have gone in.
Yeah, an AWP down secret as well. Very hard to get past. That's if Astralis want it, right? Again, they're throwing in fakes. They get these smokes in, they play behind them, then at the last second, they creepy crawl their way to main and garage. It's going to be the Heaven Wrap. Diho wants to spot it. He does get the information. Not risking his life for a fight. Instead, he goes out lower, and oh, they're very close. He knows. He gets one. They're already climbing up on the outside, though. Hell player now moved in from ramp. Diha just trying to stop them from setting up this split, but Astralis are coming whether you like it or not. 1 and 2 for dupreeh, and the A site is open for business. He's got all of them. Bye-bye, ENCE. This is an Astralis round, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, beautiful work out of dupreeh, man. We needed a hero to step up. Dup could be that guy. Astralis are onto a second, and it's pretty clean as well. That's going to come in handy for keeping this this T-side with a bit of longevity behind it. Stamina, endurance.
Yeah.
All important. It's about how long, you can keep it up for, not just...
not just what, Harry? How fast you can go?
Yeah, how fast you can go, right.
Sure. Some even say slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, but if I was a turtle, I'd be suited to the ocean, and then I'd hate land.
Yeah, you'd have like a, shield.
Yeah.
Armor, as it were. Tiger sharks don't care about your armor, though. They'll eat turtles whole, and Diha takes a chump out of Glaive. Quick kill outside. Astralis wanting to hit upper with that main lurk, and Glaive that's a timing for Doto. He's still going to be able to drop the smoke, but they don't want to go down the vent. Oh, the spam will do instead for dupreeh. You said he could be the hero, and once again, he steps up to the plate. 4 on 4. Options open now. Back to ramp they go. Hades yet to die, and Snappy by his side.
Oh man, yeah, this double hold at ramp, that's so problematic. The bomb is dropped out in the open. Oh, this AWP. It owns the ramp room. For Lucky, he's in a 1-on-4. He has just under a minute left. And he's on a big outside wrap. Well, that's pretty... And so you don't have like that kind of light at the end of the tunnel and you go, oh, well, at least this worked. We can apply some pressure here. Yeah. Even like the ramp takes that have worked out for them, a lot of the times it's come off the back of like ENCE over-facing, one player stepping up massively. There was that heaven lurk for dupreeh, but ENCE are the ones kind of setting the bar right now, and Astralis are having to very much play their game.
Oh, the door boost we see.
These are always filthy, bro.
Sometimes AWPers even go up here as well, over the vent on the head of their teammate. Oh, there's a bit of a gap, but not enough for Diha to do anything. He has to move through, and he catches a good timing, killing the rifle. They'll pick it right back up and get a second as well. Spinks in the lobby. He's got a smoke if he wants to trap them in radio. Snappy's got them locked in on the other side. Can't afford to die. That's the bomb. And no trade. Finally, Bubsky gets it. Thank goodness for that. He's crafted a path down towards B. He gets spammed, but luckily he's out of dodge, smoking his retreat. They could charge it. It would be a bit ballsy. And Glaive is here to make sure that they don't get away with that. Right now, it's an inverse round. Players have traded positions. A belongs to the Ts and Lobby to the CTs. And Glaive, with that picked up gun from Diha's dead body, is doing the work. Magisk with another denies Hades' rotation up vent, and Doto in a 1-on-3. Give it a go. Why not? Oh.
The AK sees the leg, but
okay, instead, so that's an expensive wastage. Like, it might not matter, but at this point in the game, you need every dollar you can salvage. Times are tough in the current economy. Oh, not for Hades though. He's reaping rewards, picking up a smoke shot to Glaive. How do you like that now? Vengeance is sweet. Astralis meander their way down lower, but it's not going to get any easier. Diha's already here, one of those 2 M4s in play in this round. He's not got grenades to stop them, and we're going to have a boost up to try and check down deep. Magisk needs to be pinpoint. Diha's ducked in the corner. He's not giving him anything. Pokes his head out, and Maj is still aware, even though he just cleared it. That's a massive kill. Astralis now OB, and they even follow up as well. This round should be theirs. Got a lurk on the roof. Bubsky just keeping up pressure, and Hades tagged down low as the bomb plant comes in.
I don't know how Doto's still alive. Bubsky just died in his own Molotov.
Okay.
And Spinks is safe. And now there's no money, Hugo.
Yes.
No money. That's actually such a big sigh of relief for the Danes.
Yeah, this T-side is now opened up massively for Astralis, right? It felt like it was never going to happen with so many full buys out of ENCE coming in clean, but couple of rifle rounds, and now look at your reward, a bit of a freebie. The one rifle is the only threat, and Spinks putting it to use, finding a kill, but he can't get out alive. Lucky trades with the orb. Teammate picks up the gun. Snappy, no way, only gets a second. Lucky, he's getting hunted for the orb now. They want the bounty, and oh, missed shot. Now they're really well armed. Now they've got 3 rifles. Watch out, Astralis, they're coming.
Yeah, oh, and they're coming fast. You better believe it. It's coming back to him. Here they are. Triple set up over at ramp. They're moving in. Magisk, he's got the bomb down. He's out of there. He doesn't want to hang around in this site, and who can't blame him? All 3 for ENCE. Moving in through ramp. They're taking their time. They've got to clear all these close angles, but now they see there's no one here. They're homed in on the double doors. Hades, with this orb, they worked hard to get it out of Lucky's hands. Now, what is he going to be able to do with it? Both players for Astralis just not facing. Eventually, you got to get on this bomb, and in tandem, both kills come through.
So it had to happen for Astralis, and even though it was costly, the result is there. Smoke on the Molotov. Diha moving in outside behind the red box. Now they know he should be here. They hear that smoke bloom. Magisk, lovely shot. Taking down Diha outside. ENCE were getting away with these kind of plays early in the half. Now it's no longer working.
You can feel that as this game has gone on. Guys, really, I'm looking at like the old 3 of Astralis. I'm talking about Dupree, Glaive, and Magisk. They've started to look a lot more comfortable. And that's a real sigh of relief for me, right? Thus far, it's been a lot of like Lucky and Bubsky trying to do what they can. I want to be able to look at like the 3 tried, tested, tenured veterans of this squad and know that they can keep the wins rolling in. We're getting a lot better performance out of the 3 of them.
Yeah, Magisk just made the dangerous walk through lobby in a mid-round. You know how scary that can get with some of the pushes we've seen from Spinks. This is a lineup. Doto, if it's a toxic plant, he has got the spam for it. We'll see if it comes to use or not, because he's still getting lurked on. Spinks has taken lobby. This is inconsequential at this point in the round. Too late to stop the bomb from going down. Doto, will he get back to his spot? Will it even matter? It's a safe plant. Doesn't affect. Bomb has been planted. And now the retake, if you even want to go for it, no kit. But everyone's here. Temptation.
Oh, defeat! Bobsky's getting tickled. But time is the real enemy of ENCE here. They take a real long while to decide whether or not they want to go for this. So the kills have got to be quick, and they're not. Time.
And in past post-plants on B, Astralis have played secret, right? They played double, they played single. Right there, that's not the case. ENCE spend a lot of time clearing radio and the double door, and at that point they realize, we've taken so long looking for these picks back into the bomb site, and everyone for Astralis is either ramp or in B rather. So yeah, we've just not got these kills. They throw themselves through the doors, but they were already shut. ENCE just didn't know. Just Eagles. Doto having a bit of a slow one today. He had a great game last map. Maybe the T side is where he's going to wake up once he has that AK-47. And it's not like he's, having an easy game about it, right? Like lots of avoidance for Astralis, lots of fakes. It's a typical T side on Nuke for them. The outside smokes, and then the doubling back out up. And now you got to be careful. 2 players on either side here. The bomb is B. And that's a great clear from Glaive, but he's not ready for Diha. Oh, another Deagle. That could have been everything for ENCE. Instead, it's Astralis controlling lower, but just won't commit on his own. And Bubsky's taking a top pick, bringing the bomb back. Magisk is always running it solo with this bomb, but he's yet to be punished for that play. I mean, he had no other option. Glaive dead.
And the Magisk or Dupree to kind of relive some of what we had out of them yesterday. You might be on for a big comeback here if you're Astralis.
Yeah, winning the half would be the cherry on top. Oh, okay, Spinks, where was that from? Did he go up the ladder? What? Oh my goodness, he's on TV!
He's pushed the lobby, this
enough.
madman. He's like, well, look, screw it. If Astralis want to start playing their fancy Counter-Strike, I'm just going to run at them.
Oh, quick switch. That should have been a shot for Hades. Luckily, it doesn't matter. Glaive Town low anyway. Diha really wants to finish this kill, and Bubsky's come in to provide cover. Weird round right now, but one where ENCE just can't lose it.
Yeah, no, it would be impressive to lose this round. Like, with all the map control you have, Bubsky has got this as safety. Like, and safety is a bit of an incorrect terminology here. You are the furthest thing from safe. They can be in any corner. Oh my God. The
spam as well.
TK'd Glaive and then died immediately. So Dupree, this is it. Are we going to get the incredible dup with the dualies, or is it going to be Dupree? Let's see. Here he is, up on top of the hut. Come on, big Dupree. He's got the dualies in the hut. They don't know about him. Now he's out in the open and dead after 0. Dupree still stands at -1 with the dual Berettas.
I'm not saying I like watching Dupree die with the dualies, but I'm just kind of glad that they're not doing anything. It's therapeutic to me at this point. Retake's not happening. Look at the health. The Gooshes are in. I feel like there was a jump shot from the Glock as well. I can't even tell. Too many bullets coming from too many directions, and now everyone dead except Glaive. It's all about to happen. Being said, I feel like this is the most dangerous map in the game for a CT Force spy to find success.
Yeah.
Lots of avenues.
Why is that, Hugo? Give me your opinions.
Right, close positions, you know, in everywhere. A and B, secret. You've got scouts outside often. Astralis, you know, they love a scout, but lobby pushes are frequent. I just think this is a good map for Forces. You know, you see maps like Dust 2, it doesn't really work. Maps like Nuke, maps like Mirage.
No, don't worry, Hugo. I fully agree with you. I just, you know, I find listening to your words to be quite nice.
You're not the only one, Harry.
Could have returned a compliment, but it's fine. We'll work on that.
Couples counselling.
Oh, we do have that meeting with the therapist at the end of the week, Hugo, and I'm counting down the days. Dupree, he's mollied out, but look at this. They didn't see. They got flashed, and now they learn about him. Yeah, now he's a dead man walking. Man advantage taken. Hades extends it even further. The A site belongs to ENCE.
Nice flick.
Yeah, that was crazy.
No ammo for it, though. Pure guttural reaction. Magisk looking to take a gun with him. We would love to find an AK, but the roaming MAC-10s will make that very difficult. He and Magisk does deal death, but going to spawn. Seen ahead, scout out now. Oh, and he can't do it. No.
You know, like, they just make it as chaotic as you can, because like maybe you win, and if you don't win, well, it's not your problem anymore.
Harry, get that scream ready. Dupree's got a Zeus.
All right. Ooh, okay.
Now you know it's a fake as well. That's the best part about this for Glaive. The full smokes won't do anything. And in fact, ENCE, if they ran into ramp, they'd run into a stack. Instead, they go A, and it's free real estate.
Yeah, they're going in. They're uncontested over in this A bomb site. But hell, man, if you're Astralis, you're gonna try and milk this for all it's worth. You know, even taking guns away is super valuable.
Yeah. Firmly grasp that teat and give it a yank. That's how you get the milk, Harry.
That is, yeah. No, undisputable, actually.
There they go, dropping on in.
Oh, there's one out of the MAC-10. That should be the extent of the damage. Just lucky left. He'll take one more with him. And yeah, that's actually a great eco here.
Oh, imagine that really done this AWP from time to time inside of Astralis. And I'm not against it. We've seen everyone look capable. So what is the game plan? Glaive ready with utility outside, ready to smoke a Molotov onto a smoke to stop a smoke blooming on the cross.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I understood that.
Yeah.
Look at this. Lucky down here in secret. It's his little secret. Ooh, they don't know about him yet. With the ready and waiting for this exact contingency. Right now, he's holding for a silo swing. When he goes up and over to try and peek this red box, it's going to be interesting to see who wins this fight. Could decide a hell of a lot in this round. Lucky has been good on the AWP so far. But look at this from ENCE, bro. They're like statues.
Oh, nice trade.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
We kind of get to see how immediate that was because we get it for like both reactions, mate. Lucky gets one. You couldn't have really asked for more out of the guy. He's traded immediately by Snappy. They spot Glaive in the vent, and Doto drops down from the A-bomb site to deal with him. This lower take is now in full swing, and Magisk is the only guy that can stop it. Back in lobby, Hades is holding for a flank, but somehow Dupree's gotten past him. The timing's just been missed there, but I think Astralis are probably just saving.
Yeah, Magisk would love that kill on the cross, but they just smoked it, and 12 to 7, another double orb. Astralis' save is at least going to enable a buy.
And they're about to get dealt an A push, like an A rush. Diha, one bullet's Glaive out as he's burning alive.
Gross.
He's slowed down. That shouldn't have.
Get him out.
The A-bomb site's open, mate. ENCE have got it. They won the round right there and then. I am lost for words.
Line up.
Lucky.
Oh, do it.
Oh, what?
Even let it.
Yeah, they've got that double orb set up still to fall back on. Right, they saved them again.
Another A-take.
Just another one of these fast A rushes. Hell, let's see. Yeah, Spinks is brought down low. They're vent dropping. They change their mind. They go, all right, boys, bye. They drop down into B, and now they're looking for a plant. They do lose both Spinks and Hades over on that top site. Bomb now planted. Doto trying to take ramp. This is going to be a point of rotation for Astralis, so he's got to be ready for a fight. And he is going to get one hell of a fight pretty much immediately. This round is rapidly getting out of hand for ENCE. They've tried to make the best out of a bad situation, but it is just Doto. The lineup was almost there, but Magisk a little too quick. You know, if you take a swing at the king, you can't miss, as the old saying goes. He turns on a dime, he locks in that round, and Astralis is still in this one.
Absolutely. They had to win that to you know, force that. Okay, yeah, sure, we had that one tap for Diha. That's not replicatable. So, yeah, slow it down. Let Astralis burn some utility, and a lot of it has gone out. Quick vent dive over Spinks, and the funny part about it is that flash was so well timed, Bubsky has no clue. He may call, hey, they could be vent. They could be vent, but I don't think Astralis are aware of how fast he got down, and they still go out upper. Come on, ENCE, give them a break. Spinks was about to kill Magisk down lower. Forget it, it's not needed. You've got the A side.
Mate, I guess we were wrong about the idea, like, you know, taking it slower.
Well, they just wait out the molly and then they explode. Simple as.
A little slower than normal, but
it's just a delayed train, mate, by a couple of minutes.
Oh.
Like, and you know, right before that A play came in, Magisk was dead. He was not considering Spinks in vent. There was no way, because the smoke missed as well. The smoke didn't even cover vent. So Bubsky, if you see a smoke that's covering vent, you can call like, yeah, I actually don't know. But Bubsky, even though he was flashed for a micro moment, a millisecond. So why would he be aware of that vent drop? Magisk, that's awkward. Couple of missed shots. Don't know how the first one did not connect. Shaking on the ladder is Doto. Shaking. It's now or never. Do or die. 14-8. And the final buy. And now a completely different round.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of like having so many of these fast rounds is, you know, you've really conditioned Astralis to throw all this util out, to have to use it early to stop these rushes. Now, you've lost Diha outside. This is going to trigger a bit of a response in towards ramp.
Yeah, I mean, the rotators is still good. Astralis is still a very dependable Nuke CT side team. You know, they get the kill, they give it up. You can see them already starting to adjust, drop down lower, enforce that B bomb site, make sure they're ready for this double back to A, because really that's all ENCE have shown us. Top site hits, and this round is no exception. Glaive is here in time. Dupree behind the site. Dupree needs a multi-kill in this round, or Astralis is going to be very hard pressed to get back in. ENCE are in no hurry though this time. They're re-smoked, they're waiting it. And they're even moving Hades outside. Will he commit? Or is... No, he's just selling a fake. Throws a flash, draws some attention over. But no one's moving a muscle. Astralis have got the read right now.
Yeah, here comes this A utility once again. That's the bomb cut down. Spinks leading the charge with the bomb in hand. And so now Astralis are going to start to pull players over. The bomb's been retrieved. Look at the vent rotate from Bubsky. He just barrels up the vent and shoots them in the back. Doto left in this one, a 1v5 when this began, a 1v4 rather, now 1v3. Has the bomb fallen down vent as well? I think, you know, if ENCE are going to try and take this outside control, they need to be very wary of Lucky and the rest of the boys here, because this is where we're going to see Astralis try to secure these openings.
I like that play for Magisk, right? It looks a bit messy. He doesn't get more than one, but dink onto Hades, and it's showing that Astralis is starting to feel it again. They're starting to have a bit more faith, throwing themselves into gunfights. Magisk gets one. Hades low. Glaive in secret with, I'm sure, a myriad of one ways that he can throw in. There's another playing on top of the railing. But you see a smoke in secret, you know what to expect. Snappy is boosted up and looking for a kill out. Even spamming the smoke, looking for legs. And Glaive will leg it. Back down to B he goes. Can always rotate back up vent as well. He's faking door. It's going to keep ENCE's attention as they try and once again walk out A.
Bubsky and Dupree, they're holding down door, they're not letting you in, and yeah, it's another go. Despicable getting out through the door. Yeah, of course he was,
I mean, no surprise.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it feels rough in this position.
Ooh, okay. The D's will do.
They can all do it, yeah. Not Diha, but Doto this time around. Diha's leapt down from main and grabbed the M4. Look at him. Yeah, they know all about it. Dupree gets dinked, but is able to survive that one. And so Astralis are looking for 11.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it at 14-8, but now the winds have changed. The tides have turned, and the rounds are starting to stack up big. Magisk knows they could be behind him, but he seems pretty sure that they are. In fact, he's right. How does that not connect? Spinks are shooting into walls, and Magic's ready to close. He ramp takes. We need variety.
Yeah, you know, you don't want to feel like a one-trick pony, right? Like if you had a horse that could wear a top hat and dance, that's sick, but it gets old quick, right? Whereas if you have a horse that can, like, you know, is a mixologist, is a professor at law, you know, like that,
that's
way more
horse.
Yeah, man. You look at that and you go, all right, now you've got my attention. So let's see who's got more horsepower here. ENCE fast down a B. That's more like it. Diha again with the taps, and Doto's found another. Forget everything I just said. The horsepower's out. Snappy getting that bomb down, and they are roaring towards a finish line. Lucky attempting to respond, but Diha up close.
Beasting
has annihilated this ramp hold, and he's in with the double. Diha taking heads off. He's collecting those Astralis scalps. He wants those Astralis scalps. And so there he is, up onto 50.
It's a personal debt that ENCE have made upon him, and he will collect. Oh my goodness, Dupree. He's getting lurked on right now. He does walk the smoke, but Dota's coming up and he pick round from him. 15, one more, 4 chances to do it. Can they? Oh, that's weird.
Oh my god. Ooh, outside is messy. I don't like it. I want to get off of Mr. ENCE's wild ride. What's happening? Ooh, doubling down. He's taking matters back into his own hands. This is absolute chaos. This is it's ugly, but it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen at the same time. Diha, he's given this 3-on-3 over. A lot of weird little abnormalities towards outside to open this round up. And now everything's looking odd, right? You've got this outside control, but look, Doto's all the way back in T-spawn with the bomb. Like he's a long way away from the rest of the gang. So I'm imagining, you know, you're looking for an A play here, maybe a split through main, him looking to come in through door. Right now, Astralis have only got one player in this A bomb site, so all our eyes are on Dupree.
Yeah, it feels tempting to try and wrap hell here, but you know Astralis is just so cognizant. Like, they've played this map a million times. They know what the timings are like to get to that position, and so ENCE make the really good call of full grouping together, and I like that. Splitting up in a 3-on-3 against Astralis on this map is dangerous, and so they'll come to you instead. Dupree, you said you needed something from him. Well, he'll give us the goods. And coming in through lobby is someone to help out as well. Magisk trying to backstab Diha. Who? Oh my goodness. Turns around on a dime and hits the headshot. It's all unlucky. We've said he's had a couple of clutches so far for this team, but this has to be one on the brink of defeat.
Mate, D has decided, though, he wants this over and done with. He wants this finish now. These last 2 rounds have really come off the back of this guy. He's got 3 in the round already. He's looking to close it out for ENCE. And there it is. Diha will deliver. ENCE, they 2-0